Okay, today I'm going to flush the transmission on my automatic transmission on my Montana van. It's an O2 van. I pulled the dipstick out yesterday and I had a look at oil and it wasn't very good, so I drained a little bit in the pail. If you can see the pail, it's black oil. So I've been pulling a trailer with this. So it's been kind of hard on it, so I better flush the tranny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pull the lines off the torque converter, the cooler lines that go to the radiator. I got some fresh oil. I got about 13 liters, which is what it takes fully. And I'm going to pull a line off and drain it into a container, and as it drains out, I'll add oil through the top end and let it drain out through the bottom end, and we'll see how that goes. I decided the easiest way to do it would be to pull one of the lines off on the transmission rather than on the radiator end, because I have to pull the battery out and pull a bunch of stuff out to get at the lines on the other end. So I decided to come down here instead. So I'll just pull these little plastic covers off. There's a little clip underneath. I'll pull the clip out, and then I'll get someone to just crank the engine over to see if the oil's coming out of the pipe or out of the hole. I want it to come out of the pipe. If it comes out of the hole there, I'll put this pipe in and pull this pipe out, and I'll put a hose on that, and I'll run it into my drain pan down here, and I'll just let the engine pump the dirty oil out, and I'll just pour in fresh oil in the top end, and that should give her a good flush. Clips can be hard to get out. I screwed some or sprayed some lucinol on it, and then I took my knife and worked it out underneath here. I got it to come, and I'll just grab it with a pair of pliers down. Take it off there without breaking it. There we go. And now the line should come down. Always trying to get the drain pan under the area. Okay, I should be able to just pull this back. There we go. Now I'll just get someone to start it, and we'll see which way it comes out of there. Okay, go ahead and crank it. Oh! Nice one. Perfect.
What? Didn't you say you want it started? No?
Okay, we're back. We got the lens cleaned off, and we put a hose on this line. We determined it was coming out of the line, and we put that into the bucket, and we'll fire it up again. Okay, start it up. Just dumping oil back in the top. We'll start it up again and run some more through. There we go, there's a gallon. Okay, stop it. Okay, look, the oil's starting to get color to it now, so it's pretty near flush. I got about 10 liters through it, and it's starting to come red here now, so I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, shut it off! As you can see, the oil coming out of the tube is nice and red now, so we had a pretty good flush. Flushed out the torque converter, flushed out the pan, flushed out the whole transmission, so nice and red now, so we're good to go. I'll put the line back on. Hopefully I have enough oil left to fill her back up again, and she should be good for this round. We've got the lines back on underneath, and the little retainer clips in nice and tight, and the little caps over top to make sure they won't fall out. And now we're just going, I put a little bit of oil, put another couple liters in the top, and we'll start it up and run it through the gears, make sure everything's full, and then the engine's our transmission's warm, we'll check the last level of the tranny fluid, make sure we got the right height. I'm gonna fire it up there, Chris, and put it through the gears. Okay, put it back to park. You can leave it run for a bit, I'll check the oil here. Okay, I'll just check the oil, see what we got here. Sometimes it takes a while for the oil to run down the tube, so we'll see what happens here. Can't get a good reading, maybe have to leave it sit for 5 or 10 minutes. Let the oil run down the tube because you filled through the tube, so all that oil running down the tube stays in the tube for a while, and it's hard to tell where the line is. Okay, it's just touching the bottom of the stick, so we'll add another liter and we'll spread it again. Okay, start off a bit. I'll put another liter in, we'll start it up and check it again.